Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah Sisi issued on Wednesday a decree on appointing Tariq Amir as a presidential advisor due to his sincere efforts during the period he took over at the responsibilities of the Egyptian Central Bank since 2015. For his part, Amir expressed gratitude and appreciation for President Sisi's support, stressing that he retired from his post to bolster new generations to continue the country's successful development process. Amir resigned from his post as the governor of the ECB after the decision. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli affirmed that the projects of the Decent Life Initiative top the government's priorities. As it followed up the latest developments in all governor race, the Prime Minister's remarks came during his visit to Alexandria Wednesday to inspect a number of projects of the presidential initiative, where Madbouli directed to implement those projects according to the scheduled time, upon directives of President Sisi to improve the citizens' living conditions. At the beginning of his tour, Madbouli visited Abu Sir village in Burj Al Arab, as he was briefed on the progress report on those projects, as the Armed Forces Engineering Authority is implementing about 86 of them in 4 villages. Meanwhile, Madbouli inspected services complex and water pump projects in the village. Following his tour, the Prime Minister gave statements on the outcomes of his visit to Alexandria, asserting that the government is working on upgrading all ports nationwide upon directives of President Sisi. He also said that a new fish market will be established soon with the cooperation of the private sector in this domain. Within the framework of its strategy, the Interior Ministry continued its efforts to combat any types of crimes across the country. The ministry continued its campaigns to follow up and control the prices of the strategic commodities. The ministry arrested a number of traders who used to hide strategic commodities to sell them in the black markets, and detained others who were selling expired products. Moreover, it captured about 145.5 tons of hidden food commodities and more than 82 tons of subsidized goods during the last 24 hours. Welcome back. Minister of Petroleum and Mineral Resources Tariq Al-Mulla discussed with the Executive Director of Hollard Tobacco, Danish company, and his accompanying delegation means of cooperation in the energy transformation project and the possibility of benefiting from the company's expertise in green ammonia. Al-Mulla said Egypt's efforts have been reviewed to become a regional center for the energy. He added that the importance of green ammonia has been discussed, as well as means of benefiting from the company's expertise in advanced technologies for blue chemicals, which contributes in achieving Egypt's ambitious goals on the short term in limiting carbon emissions during the transiting to green solution. Meanwhile, Egypt's stock market indices were mixed during Wednesday's trading session amid selling operations of the local investors and the Arab corporations, as well as purchasing operations of the foreign investors and the Arab individuals. Benchmark EGX 30 was down 0.7% to close at 9.843 points. The equal weighted index EGX 70 and the broader EGX 100 rose by 0.9% and 0.5% respectively.